SEO for Photographers, 3 easy blog posts that you can write to get more clients to your website and booking you this fall. Okay, so if you have seen my other videos on SEO, you'll know that I get over 1,500 clicks to my website per month just from Google search, not from any other traffic sources. And that has really allowed me to, it's blown up my business over the past couple of years. And that has allowed me to build a 6-figure photography business while working part-time hours. And I want that for you as well. So if you've watched my other videos, you will know that the main way that I do this is through blogging. And that is because you only want to rank for one keyword per page of your website. And you probably only have 5 to 7 main pages of your website. And so your blog, each blog post can rank for another keyword that your ideal clients are searching for. So when it comes to getting more bookings this fall, the best way to do that is through Google. I have found that the highest paying clients, or the ones that are my most ideal client, the ones who are willing to pay the most, are the ones who come from Google as opposed to something like Instagram or Facebook, etc. So if you want to dive even deeper into my entire SEO strategy, where I literally teach you everything that I know, I have a super affordable mini course called SEO Made Simple, and that is just for photographers and how you can start ranking number 1 on Google and blow up your business as well. But in this video, I am going to be giving you 3 easy blog posts that you can write to attract your ideal client in your city this fall, okay? So the number 1 is going to be the best locations for fall photos in your city. And I know you might be hesitant to write this one because you are thinking to yourself, well, other photographers in my city are going to find that and they're going to see all my good fall spots. And that's fine. Yes, other photographers might see that. And you don't have to give away all your secrets in your blog post. You can put like a general area as opposed to like the specific spot that you shoot in, or maybe you just post like 3 spots that you like, but not your like secret spot. You know, maybe you post the ones everybody already knows about. So I mean, there's ways to do it that is good for SEO without giving away all your secrets. But this is going to be one of the number 1 things that people are searching for when they are literally in the process of thinking about fall photos, probably looking for a photographer to take their fall photos. And so this is going to be one of the number 1 most Googled things by your ideal client when they are literally ready to book, right? So if they're looking for fall photo ideas and they come across your website, they see your photos, they are going to love your work and preferably book with you. As a side note, you also want to use your blog posts to get these people onto your email list. That is going to help them not forget about you. You're going to keep reminding them about you through those helpful emails that you're sending them. If you don't already have email marketing set up, highly recommend Flowdesk, and I will leave that in the description below. And I also have lots of other videos on like how I do my email marketing. So if you're interested in that, I've got lots of other videos on that, but that really ties in with the SEO and the blogging. So also, if you have automated booking on your website, that makes it easier as well, because they can come to your website and then literally just directly book with you after they see how much they love your photos. So the first blog post you're going to write is going to be best locations for fall photos in your city, okay? And then the second blog post you're going to write is going to be what to wear for your fall family session in, again, your city. Now, I know this seems really specific, but you don't care about attracting clients anywhere, right? You care about attracting clients in your city that are going to book with you. So most of your blogs should be location specific. And maybe there are like really specific things you can talk about, you know, why you would wear something different in your city than you would somewhere else. Maybe you live in Utah and there's beautiful mountains, and you know the colors are going to be different than what you would wear, let's say, in Nashville, Tennessee, where it's really green. Maybe you don't want to wear green in Nashville because you'll just blend in, or you don't want to wear blue at the beach because you'll blend in with the ocean. So what to wear for fall family photos in your city, that is going to be your second blog post. Your third blog post is going to be what time of year is best for fall photos in your city. So every city has a different, you know, time that the fall colors peak. And so you can write a blog post about like, okay, if you book in September, then you're gonna get flowers and green colors. If you book in October, you're gonna get those beautiful fall leaves, like the reds and the greens. And then if you book in November, you're gonna get all the leaves on the ground, and that'll be fun because kids can throw them. So I'm just giving you some ideas of things you can talk about. Obviously, it's going to be different for every city and every location, but that is going to be something that your ideal clients are Googling, again, when they're in the process of looking for a photographer. So that is the perfect time to hook them, get them to know about you, because they're ready to book. They're ready to give you their money at that time. So they're going to be Googling what time are the best fall colors, like what are the peak fall color dates in my city, because that's when I want to have my family photo session. Or they're going to be Googling something like, you know, what do the fall colors look like in September? Maybe that's when they want to have their photo session. So again, your 3 blog posts: best locations for fall photos in your city, what to wear for your fall family session in your city, and then what is the best time of year for fall colors in your city. That's going to get people from Google onto your website. And if you want to dive even deeper into my entire process for, again, SEO and getting clicks to your website and just exploding your business by having your ideal clients find you on Google, ranking number 1 on Google, please join my SEO mini course. Super affordable, SEO made simple. It is specifically for photographers, and it breaks down my exact strategy for how I was able to rank number 1 on Google for all of my super important keywords. And I think that that is going to be so helpful for you. That is the number 1 way I have been able to build my 6-figure photography business on part-time hours, because that marketing strategy has just been the most effective of any marketing strategy that I have tried. So if you have any questions about anything I talked about, please leave me a comment in the comment section below, and I would love to dive deeper into anything you have questions about, or create a new video just for you, totally for free. I love creating this helpful free content for photographers here on YouTube, and I would love to go into anything specific that you want to know about. So let me know if you have any questions, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video.